Like the corn or the wheat one?
Hello, welcome to Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA here on Twitch. I'm Wordsy, and I'm going to be your GM for this one. Joining me are my good friends, Public Opinion playing Zelen,
Yo.
B-Drops playing Victoria Lark,
Hello.
and Action Shakespeare playing Daisy Bunsen.
I voiced a single character in Tears of the Kingdom as Daisy Bunsen. Can you guess who?
Tulin.
No.
Lord. I can't guess because I watched the stream. So, hey everybody, we're going to be playing a tabletop game. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. And at the end, I'll ask you a question. Hope you have fun there too. But for now, we have to go back to where we were when we last started. Assuming you've already listened to the most recent episode that got uploaded. But
If you haven't, please go do that.
yeah.
This is
All
a
right, I'm gonna get on it right now.
No, Shakes, you have to stay here.
you were here.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
were there
listen.
when the words were written.
No, listen.
Oh, listen. Okay.
Okay. Upon
There you
exiting
go.
the test of courage, our girls have run the gamut of emotion and danger, facing off against ghosts and spirits of all kinds. And now, all that remains is to grab their prize and leave Kodo. Or is that all? Victoria, is freshly woken. Timony has run off after his classmate. Daisy and Zelen are in the sights of a few prying eyes. And the vault is just ahead of the group. As the sun is setting on Kodo Academy, we will see if the ASE team will be able to make it to the end of their assignment. Or maybe something else will happen. Find out on Tales of Harbor.
Something
wait.
else, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be.
can't wait to find out on Tales of Harbor.
Yeah, welcome to Tales of Harbor.
Let's find out right now.
Yeah, so when we last left off, Victoria had been game ended by Senorita Taiba. Zelen, Chris, and Daisy were in a tizzy over her falling over. But as we return, Victoria's eyes flutter open, and the the piano and wind chimes play. As your friends begin to come into view.
Oh, what the? Did I faint?
Ah, you're live. That's good. Right?
Chris looks at you and says, "Why wouldn't she be alive?"
Yeah,
It
what?
seemed real dire right there. I mean, you know, I understand context. You know what? Never mind.
Sure. Yeah, no. Chris kind of puts a hand up to like your shoulder. Are you okay? What happened?
Victoria kind of looks down at her hands and clenches them. Just kind of looks herself over, I guess.
You look fine for the most part. Maybe a little dirty from all the activity. You guys just got out of the test of courage and stuff.
I guess I'm good. I mean, that was a weird fucking dream, but maybe you just have weird dreams when you pass out. Or
May-
something.
Maybe. He turns to Zelen and Daisy. Okay. I'm gonna help her get up. He points over to like the school proper. You guys should maybe go see if whatever that was needs any further dealing with. Do you guys look towards the school when he points?
Zelen gives it a quick glance.
Daisy?
Are you sure?
He embraces Victoria very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Kind of pulls back.
Victoria,
Hey,
are you
what's that over
feeling?
there?
Do you feel healthy? Are you solid?
Victoria has like a stupid smile on her face. What? Yeah, feel fine. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I've been sleeping outside too much or so. I felt fine this morning.
You've been sleeping
sleeping
outside.
In stereo.
Oh, scary.
Well,
I-
Zelen is going to
uh,
hug Victoria now.
Oh, Victoria's very happy.
I was very worried about you, and I'm glad you're okay.
Ah, well, I mean, I guess I'm not really in the practice of fainting, but
I may have slightly overreacted, but as long as there's not any terrible price to pay, I'm very happy that you're okay.
And then the ode jumps out of Victoria's chest. No,
Jump scare in 3D.
If I need to, I will.
Oh.
What happened?
No, we're it's
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
a heavy phrase. It's a heavy sentence.
If I need to, I will.
If it is a fiddle, or I'm good.
That was the right phrase. Wow. Yeah.
You're very important to me.
Oh, you're important to me too.
I think a lot of people are important to each other here, but hey, we should get up off the ground and go.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because we won the whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, we a little bit of a diversion.
Congratulations.
The observatory and everything.
Congratulations.
There-
Yes, Daisy took
you were
yeah.
out for that.
Yeah, congratulations.
We can explain better later.
On behalf of the school, by the way, on winning access to the vault and picking one thing out of it.
Sweet.
Yes.
Which one of us officially got that?
Technically, that would be Zelen.
Nah.
Zelen would be the victor. Second place would be Victoria.
Wait, does that mean I get my own prize?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just the one.
Damn. Game first, your last.
Incredibly defeated, pouting face.
I mean, I can figure something out.
Like what? No, wait, don't tell me.
What? Just okay. Get up off
Gift
the
card.
ground.
Yeah, okay.
We were in name, weren't we?
Yeah. They were
Or
the-
at least
the
Victoria was. I
back
know
of
we.
the van.
I know Zelen and Daisy had to do a couple other.
Yeah, they
The
had
old
you had
speed
errands to do, but yeah, no, Chris, you kind of helps you like lean up, and then back of the van opens, and Aim's like, "Whoa, righteous, good job, way to not be dead."
Thank you, Name.
Yeah, hey,
I'm real good at that, I guess.
for sure. Hey, if you guys ever need to hit the afterlife real quick, just hit your boy up. I'm gonna play some soothing tunes as you guys make your way out, okay? And then
Yeah, no, thank you.
you sure, Daisy?
No, I would rather not.
Okay, for sure. Hey, listen, the door's always open. And the door's literally open as smooth jazz begins to play. You guys step out into like a little parking lot area. You see like almost after the big pulse went off, almost everybody either cleared out or made their way. Like if they were undead, they cleared out or they made their way like inside. And so you guys are mostly alone right now. There's not a lot of other faculty or anything around you. So I guess my question is, you guys have Chris explains you guys have like the following day is where you're gonna get your prize. You're gonna actually get to go to the vault and everything. Until then, you guys have a little bit of time to yourselves, just to kind of collect yourselves, get your thoughts back together. Chris does want to steal Victoria for a minute,
You
when he
don't say.
when he gets a chance. But you know, you guys have your autonomy. What do you want to do in the moment?
I'm going to go find Timony.
Okay.
Ugh.
I figured. Daisy, what are you gonna be doing?
Man, that's a great question.
Isn't it?
What does Daisy even want anymore?
Just gonna move Zelen. I'm gonna move Zelen over to I want to interject.
I'm asking that question every day, Daisy. I'm asking you this question. Tell me what you want.
So am I.
Daisy, there are people at your
What
front
you
door
really want.
begging to know what you want.
God, I was listening. Shuts her little curtains.
Tap the sign.
Widow Thornton.
Yeah, please picture Richard scary ass like tiny little house.
You can hear her
Scenario.
stepping up the step stool to get up to the window.
Daisy only has to pay a quarter of the rent because she doesn't use a lot of space. Okay, sorry.
All right.
So no, yeah, Daisy, is there anything you want to particularly be doing, or would you like to just wind down after an exciting day?
Yeah, I don't know if she would even know what she's doing outside. Like, yeah, the situation is dealt with, and nobody seems to be around. So
Or nobody's
Yeah, I
around you
think she-
now. You like there's gonna be still
Yeah, I
people on the
guess she would-
campus, and um,
yeah,
you know your
meander her way
sister.
around.
You know your sister
Oh.
and everybody's still staying in town nearby, but
This is true.
mhm.
I went to Wall of Garden.
You did. I'm not saying you have to go hang out with your sister. I'm just saying you know
Wait,
people.
when you say I gotta hang out with my sister all the time now?
I'm just saying that people are around. Good lord. That's fine. Yeah, if Daisy just
She monopolizes my time.
she just sent a message. I was like, "Have a good night, Daisy."
Oh my god!
Um, Daisy sounds like Daisy's just cool in it.
Yeah, no, I think she needs to decompress.
Yeah, it's been an exciting afternoon.
She's gonna figure out what to do, and it might involve drinking.
Okay, cool.
Actually,
That is so fair.
Yeah, fucking
either alone or somewhere at a venue.
Daisy, it's time to get a little schwasty.
Maybe.
So then Victoria, before Chris like kind of hit you up to chill, was there anything you wanted to do?
Oh God, there was kind of one big thing I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think it might be better to save for later, though. I was
Okay.
thinking maybe it might be. I don't know if it needs to be like before going into the vault or anything, but I
Mhm.
might like to do it before attending to like all the other various like
What?
social things she had lined up for the after today.
Sure. I mean, so what is that thing? Because like you did go
Uh,
around and like talk to people before the actual test of courage.
At some point, she's got to talk to her dad.
Yeah, no, fair. That's super reasonable, actually. um, I recognize that need. So
Yeah, perhaps that could be later. So.
yeah, I think that can be a little bit later. So in that case, can everybody roll me a d6? I guess. Yeah.
So heavy.
It's the heaviest d6.
Daisy rolls it with two hands.
4 and
Yeah,
4.
it's lost in random ass.
Oh no. Oh man, that game's so fun. So Zelen, you ran off to go find Timony after make sure everybody was cool and okay. Chris is gonna help Victoria back to the dorm, and then try to make sure she stays in there. And then Daisy's gonna head back to the teacher dormitories to wind. You run in the direction Timony went, and you see sparse students. You see a kind of air of unease around the campus. You'll see like maybe security guard. You gotta get over where else students at. And a teacher here or there, but you see a congregation of people around like the little cafeteria area, where people eat, and you see there are several like on campus healthcare professionals who are like helping students up, and some of them appear to be like really messed up by that pulse. Like they're apparently not every undead student was actually gone. So you see like a student who's zombified, and like part of their flesh is gray because they're dead, but the rest of their flesh is very suddenly blackened. Like it looks like if they've had severe burns. And you see Timony has a little jar with a green goop in it.
Timony,
Oh, hey, hi. Sorry, he kind of like doesn't know what to do with the jar, and he has like a bag slung over his shoulder.
oh,
Yeah, sorry.
is she? How bad is it?
So I'm not sure if this is the right term, but I'm not a ghostologist. So, I don't know. Normally she has like arms and legs and stuff, but this is ectoplasm. I'm pretty sure. So the people said to take this to like the nearby clinic in town, and they'd be able to help. So I'm getting a ride on a shuttle bus.
I'll come with you.
Okay, yeah, I would love the company. Zelen, can you make
If that's all right.
Oh, more than fine. You see, his face brightens up when you say you want to go. Can you roll me a perception check? Use all of your visual acuity.
If I'm going all out, that's 76, baby.
I'm gonna go all out.
That's a 20.
That's pretty
Natural
goddamn
20.
good. Yeah. You see, Timony has stuffed most of Alex's stuff in a bag, including like her like Zero Scout like uniform and stuff, which is specially made for her because she's a ghost. And you also see the tip of a blade that kind of pokes out of the bag. That is of a similar consistency and visual than the one you found a while back. The one you found a while back did not seem particularly important at the time, but seeing this one, maybe a little different. Timony like kind of points out a little bus that's like taking some of the injured people into town, and he says, "Yeah, we're just gonna get on this. It'll be like a 5-minute drive."
All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want my help carrying anything?
Sure. He kind of like slips the bag off because he's holding the jar and like hands it to you.
So he shoulders it.
All right. Well, let's go. Norrison's can't be a better time than it currently is. And he hops up on the shuttle. You go with him, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
All right. You guys hop aboard, and you're gonna go in town to the clinic, and we'll be back with Zella in just a little bit. Victoria. After Chris is like walking you to your dorm room, on the way, he says, "So, what really happened?"
Okay, well, like, so yeah, maybe I have been sleeping on the roof. I don't really like sleeping in the dorm. I guess that's kind of my personal thing. I don't know. I felt fine this morning. Maybe I got sick. I'm not really super sure. Well, I guess I got banged up on the head by this huge rock, and she like exaggerates the size again with her hand.
Okay.
Maybe that fucked me up.
I have to put a pin in this, and I hate that, but you can't sleep on the roof.
But well, I have.
Please use a
Hey,
bed.
the security guy kept bringing me Pop Tarts.
Please use a bed.
I don't. I mean, I don't really expect you to get it. You didn't really get sent off to those schools that I did, but I just don't like sleeping in those places.
Okay. He kind of stops. Okay. There are off-campus facilities for students who need allowances.
Oh, they got crazy setups here. Wow, rich ass school.
Yeah, I mean, yes, literally the most prestigious. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Here,
And they let me in.
you are a.
Well, I guess it's technically kind of a. I don't actually. I don't actually know what they told the school to get me in here. If I'm being totally honest, I really didn't think I was right for the job.
I mean, Dad did want both of us to go here, so I guess it kind of worked out.
Money.
I mean,
Right.
I'm also quite talented, if I do say so myself.
Okay, well, I mean, for you, you could get into any school you wanted anywhere. They're
mean-
probably begging to have people like you here.
I think they would want you here too. You're. Listen, it's whatever. You fell over when that big green pulse happened.
Yeah, what was that thing?
I don't know. Are you sure you don't remember anything?
Well, I had that weird fucking dream, I guess.
What dream?
Well, it started like in this weird floaty place, and it was like, ooh, but it was kind of nice. But I couldn't like do anything. But I met some weird character. Had some sick thigh highs though. But called themselves the Ode or something like that. They walked me through the woods. Come to think of it, I was dreaming about our old house actually.
Quick roll for
You know
Christopher.
that place by the woods that we lived in like a real long time ago.
Yeah. You see like a look of genuine concern pop over his face. As you say, you saw the ode, and Chris being a very well-read person, you see like a look of recognition of that concept. Because you essentially just told him, I saw the Grim Reaper. And he goes, yeah, okay, so you dreamt about our old place. I mean, I guess that means you're still, that's fine. I'll,
Yeah.
sorry.
And like I was there like but like teeny tiny, and you were there all teeny tiny, and Dad was there too, and I guess Mom was there too, but they had some weird attitude when I tried to get a look at her. I don't know what was up with that. Well, dreams. What do I know?
It's gonna take a while before my people can like set something up for you. Do you want to take a quick walk?
Okay.
You see,
Well, I don't need anything fancy or anything.
he's already.
And you should have seen some of the holes I lived in when I first hit Harbor. My God.
You can't tell me that you lived in garbage.
Well, not literally I mean, okay, I did live in an alley for like a week once behind the DMV.
You remember when we visited Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Like, Dad
I
had
was-
people keep tabs on you. They said there was garbage bags.
Okay, well, some of that was actually my stuff.
Buy a shelf.
Um, I don't, I didn't buy boxes when I moved. I had all these bags. Okay, it works just fine.
Don't you work at like a place that has a bunch of boxes?
Huh? You think I can just take some?
He just kind of grabs his temples. um, just come on, and he starts walking back towards the forest.
Listen. I gotta be resourceful out here on these streets. I use what I got.
He quickly turns. He clasps both of his hands around yours. Victoria, do you need help?
What?
Like I can set you up with like a nice apartment and like furniture and everything.
No, I like my apartment. I think it's nice. I live there with Selin. It's our home. You should come over sometime. I'll move the bags over.
I I would love to come over. You see a look in his eye like when I get there, I'm bringing a new table and some boxes. I'm gonna clean it. uh
You'll be my honored guest. I'll set you up like a king. I'll make sure we have food.
that sounds lovely.
Yes.
As you two are walking, he kind of inquires about the dream a bit more and everything, and stops at like the entrance to the forest for the Tuskarch, and he says, "Do you remember what Mom looked like?
Um.
Looked like?"
Well, sorta. She. I guess she seems so much bigger in my head because it's been so long. Wonder how tall she actually was. She wasn't very big in my dream, though. So, maybe I'm just projecting. She kind of hovers a hand around their general heights between them.
Before,
Do remember she wore glasses, though.
yeah, she did. Before you guys got here, Dad had this place like commissioned to be built.
This?
He kind of gestures to like the shrine area and everything. Yeah.
Dad was never really religious growing up. When did that happen?
I think it was out of like trying to be respectful of culture or something. I didn't inquire very far into it, but he kind of like points over to the shrine. I used to come here, every weekend and just kind of sit and talk. Do you want to say hi?
She's clearly confused, but yeah, okay.
He leads you over to the shrine. He then like takes the curtain that's over like the little picture and moves it to the side, and you do see Saki Lark smiling. She is just kind of, it's one of those like almost perfect pictures. She's kind of looking over her shoulder, smiling, or she looks joyous, and like just a little off in the background, you can see like a railing where there's clearly a boat that's coming that's going to splash wherever she is. And Chris kind of looks at it and says, say hi.
Victoria kind of
Jesus.
ginger. Yeah, no. Don't edit that out. Okay.
Wow. I thought that was background music, and I thought that was a noise in my background noise that I turned on.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that
Wow.
rules.
Yeah, go ahead.
Victoria gingerly reaches over to, I guess, just touch the frame. She couldn't actually look at it before. I don't know, almost affirming that it's actually real and not going to like shock her or bite her.
It doesn't. It appears to not currently just be a picture. Chris kind of looks at it too and kind of touches the wooden frame around. Yeah, no. Hi. I brought a special guest, and he like gestures over to you. Dad's here
Uh,
too, but he's on business.
Yeah, I mean, hi. Uh, she's mulling over what to say.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, she looks a lot more like you than she looks like me.
He squints. Mate. Ooh, you got the same chin. He says, clearly ignoring his own chin.
Squints. So, I'm almost not sure if I should say it's nice to meet you, I guess. It's been a long time.
I bet she would say it's nice to meet you. And you'll never guess what, but Victoria here came in second place at the school's big event.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get a prize. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's it's. I still don't know if this place is really my thing, but it's kind of neat here, and I don't know. I hope you like it here. I guess. What's going on with me? I guess.
He kind of like puts his hand over his mouth. She's also a little bit of a rock star now, so.
Oh my god, yeah. I just hit. God, trying to think how popular is Victoria Online
Give
these days.
me a fame check.
Do I include anything else or just fame?
Anything that would relate to music or you being known.
Oh boy.
I have number thresholds. I've been waiting for you to ask this question.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah. Roll to famous. Roll for clout.
Okay. Is this a weird case where I can add infamous as not a negative but as a positive?
I will say, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
That's funny. I haven't tried to make that work for awkward size in a while,
That's fine.
but I think it should in some cases.
How many d6s
Oh.
are we rolling?
Oh wait, no, I forgot. Last time I was leveling up, at some point during the season, since you had said she had gotten more popular, I used it to clean up her reputation. She's not infamous
Oh,
anymore.
no.
Hey,
I forgot. I forgore.
that's
Okay.
okay. Now, people, I mean, it's only positive press now, which is good.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Listen, all publicity is good publicity.
Listen, kid, you're gonna go far. Let me tell you something.
That's
it's a bunch-
only a 9.
A 9. Okay. With a 9, that's still pretty decent. Victoria, Thorn has had over 9,000 streams on Wodify.
Wow.
Yeah. On WoundCloud. She has been featured.
Sound clown.
She has been featured as an artist before. Just one of those like, have you heard of this person from town? Yeah.
She literally like replies to the post. Holy shit, that's me.
Timothy Brass.
I like to
this.
imagine she's checking this number right now in front of her.
Oh my god.
Mommy, seeing this?
It's like shows the photo.
Yeah.
Shows her phone to the photo.
And Victoria, you have been featured in a local magazine for Harbor for musical acts. Whether they interviewed you or not, I'll leave that up to you. But at least you were recognized in Harbor as like a talented musician who is breaking out on their own and doing their own thing.
I mean, yeah, for local TV appearances, we did kind of have a real big one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also that. But nine is pretty high on the scale, so it's also weighted more in your direction because you've been doing things that have been on camera before.
Yay.
But yeah, no, you've got some people, and Chris smiles, and I think that Victoria might be, on the right way for her, personally.
Oh, glances at him, glances at the photo, glances back at him. Oh, she is a bit lost for words for a moment.
Regardless, I hope if Dad swings by, you'll talk some sense into him or something.
Yeah. Victoria looks down. Chris. I don't know why I just said that in my normal voice.
Hi, who are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry.
How did you get here?
I don't know. I've always been here.
You have to go.
I'm your god.
He just shuffles back into the woods.
I'm your god.
Don't look at me though. Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
What happened?
With?
I mean, I don't know if I just have a shit memory, but Dad never told us Mom died.
Chris's face darkens, and he doesn't look particularly pleased to to go into this. I think Dad might have been a little lost for a while, and it might still be, but his the way he lived and the way he like worked for us kind of drove him to do things that pushed them apart, I think. And um I'm sorry. No, this sucks to think about. I don't like to. I he seems to have a lot of trouble, like putting together how to say what he knows to you. Uh, but it's not out of like he does want to talk to you about this, but he does not want to relive learning about it, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's nice to know, I guess.
Victoria, can you make me a perception check real quick?
Puff puff.
Mhm.
8.
An 8. You see a radiata, Lycoris radiata, the spider lily. One of them, it might have been there before. You're not entirely sure. Seems to have grown kind of like on the shrine, or and it's just kind of sitting there. With an 8, you do not see the myriad other flowers that have popped up around this area, but I think you're tuned into like some amount of like magical stuff, and there is something here. There's some sort of presence here, but it's not like what you felt before. It's not malicious. It's not uh, malevolent. It just seems to be present in the area, and as you and Chris are like talking and reliving positive and negative memories, that presence sort of seems to watch over you, as is best to be described. Um, at least something else here seems to be in the moment with you and Chris, and doesn't disturb you, just kind of settles.
Oh, I'm worried I'm about to ruin a lovely moment. Victoria takes it all in, but the sight of that spider lily has her remembering everything again, and everything that happened in the test of courage, as well as everything Zelen had told her about the malevolent spirit in in the shrine nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And she like abruptly stands up and points at the picture. Hey, wait a second! What the fuck? Is that you?
Let me roll for Saki. God damn it. 4, 8. Okay. How'd you do that? Okay. With a 16, Victoria, you have startled a ghost?
Haha. That's a new accolade.
Yeah. And like some wind blows, the lily falls off of the shrine, and like the other ones that just kind of started to bloom out, kind of like majestically and beautifully, kind of all shrink back into their bulbs. And, whatever was here seems to maybe it's not entirely like understood what you meant, but it does like recognize like the sudden jolt of energy and then pulls back. But Chris goes, "What? Who are you talking to?"
Fucking the like malevolent spirit, the freaking Onryo everyone keeps talking about that lives in the school, the thing that like messed up the test of courage and maybe attacked Zelen.
Okay. I think maybe when you passed out, something else might have happened. We might want to head back.
No, wait, hold on a second. Hey, I called Dad out on his bullshit. You're not free from this.
We'll do one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Victoria, as you say, you're not free from this. Several petals from Spider Lily kind of like drift from above, and they kind of, some of it lands in your hair, some of them like lands on your shoulder and stuff. This gentle gesture is like possibly a form of communication. Whatever's here does not wish to like harm you. It at the very least it finds the two of you to be agreeable. Dog barking.
The hounds are baying on the moors. It's very spooky out here still.
Mhm.
Good lord. With so many dogs.
Look, like I guess I'm happy to see you. I can't say I really know what your deal is, but you can't go around hurting all these people.
I can't believe I'm gonna let you do this. Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I will say, like, you see Chris is looking skeptically at you, and the fact that you're saying this is your mom, there's a little bit of like, one, that's crazy, and two, if this is mom, I don't know how I feel about this now.
I thought you were just dead and I was going to pray, what the hell? There's something I can add passion to.
I think so.
Okay.
You might be passionate about your mom.
Passion for mom.
Don't phrase it like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm always passionate about you.
Know who else I'm
My mom.
passionate about?
Mama.
God.
Oh God.
10.
10. You don't believe you'll hear from the spirit today, but you like whatever this thing is, it seems to want to make you happy because you seem upset. So like more flowers kind of start to drift down from above, just kind of like coming out of the tree line and then falling back down to like kind of drift over you and Chris. And then like you smell like that sweet smell from before, just kind of from the woods. Like a poltergeist is doing everything it can to like make you feel comfortable rather than fuck with you.
What an accolade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Is that a yes? Are you gonna stop?
Chris goes, Victor, you have to stop yelling at the wind. We gotta go.
No, like, I told you like that crazy fucked up thing in the trial, and have you not heard about people getting hurt here and stuff?
I assumed that was like natural phenomena, And
I don't think people getting choked out midair is a natural phenomenon.
if there's a ghost here, I don't want you to be hurt by the ghost.
I mean, if the ghost is our fucking mom, she seems pretty chill, I guess. She
If the
gestures
ghost
to
is
the
our
flowers
fucking
everywhere.
mom, she would have left already.
I don't know.
He turns back towards the shrine, and he kind of like looks at it. Listen, I don't know if whatever thing attacked people is our mom. That doesn't sound likely, but if it is, I would hope that she would stop.
See, two on one.
What'd you roll? 76? So I'll do another one of those. Okay. Yeah, with a 36.
Stop.
Christopher kind of goes, Mom, if you can hear me, me and Victoria miss you, and we would like it if you would stop hurting people. I don't think that's something you did. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is someone okay
Yeah.
by it? Just Fiona.
Yeah.
Heard that. Yeah. You good over there? You need some water?
Hey, real quick, I'm actually going to do that one again. With a 36, Chris looks at the photo and says, Mom, if you can hear me, I think both me and Victoria would like if you would stop hurting people. I don't think that's something you would do. And he looks back towards you, Victoria.
I mean, yeah, you seem pretty nice, and also, hey, that's just kind of not cool. So I don't know if you're actually living here. Maybe it'd be nice to live a little more peacefully with the other people here. I don't know what your beef is. If you got any problems, let us know. If that's a thing you can do. I don't know ghost rules. I know a ghost, actually.
You do know a ghost. You know several ghosts, technically. But with when you say I don't know what your beef is, something changes, and you and Chris both hear, if you don't understand what I'm trying to do to help all of us, and that voice kind of trails off, and then whatever spirit was here is gone.
Wait, come back. Hey, can't you just talk to us then?
I think, as you scramble to try and like reforge that connection, we will cut away. We will cut away to the following day. That question being left unanswered for quite a time until you and Chris leave, unfortunately.
No.
I'm very sorry, yeah. So a couple things happen in the intervening time between the day. One, Chris just rents you a little apartment like outside the school for you to stay at if you so wish. You can bring Zillan if you'd like. It's big enough for 4 people. But
Oh, she's inviting everyone then.
Okay. Daisy, if you would like to stay off campus as well, you can.
Ah.
You get the invite, I guess.
You just threw it in the
Huh?
group chat with everybody.
What?
My brother got
What's
me this
happening?
sick ass apartment, dude.
My brother got me an apartment because he doesn't want me sleeping outside, but it's really big. You want to come?
God,
He'll be-
staring at phone.
It's a little blurry because you were drinking.
Oh,
Okay.
Zelen gives a thumbs up emoji.
Hey.
yeah, Daisy's just limbing in bed. Like right now?
Jesus
In
Christ.
text.
Zelen.
IDK like whenever.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Zelen, you and Timony went to that clinic where Alex was able to be reconstituted.
Okay, so man, I've been putting her name down as Alice forever. It's Alex.
Alex, yes.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Man, no
Yeah, I
wonder.
don't remember that ever
That's
being clarified.
that's no wonder she Zelen's rival. Zelen's calling the wrong name for
I can't even remember my name. Dick.
I can't believe that bitch Alice. Yeah, no, you guys went to the clinic and Timony and you sat in a little room while Alex was reconstituted. And she came to, she kind of saw the two you waiting and she was like, oh, thank you for helping me. Dude, is that my bag?
Oh, absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you. And she quickly kind of like puts it on. It kind of disappears into her because ghost powers.
Warped.
She is going to head off with the other kids back to their little like living situation in the town while they're staying here. And you and Timony are free to go back to the school unless you want to respond to Victoria's text and head over to the new apartment.
Cool. Yeah, let's go check out the apartment. Let's walk over there.
All right. Do you want to bring
No.
your stuff or do you want to stay there? Or do you want to stay there or do you want to like go back to the dorm afterwards? Tell me how you're going to break your friend's heart.
Zelen's done her dorm time. I think supporting Victoria in this is
Aw.
going to be her move.
Okay.
That's sweet.
So, mhm.
It's also very big. You don't have to if you don't feel like it, but she's probably going to also invite her brother to stay there too.
Okay. I can do a night, but I have like a teacher dorm, and
Why do you have a teeth? Is this because you're like the
Is this
fucking?
also in the group chat? Because Daisy would be typing the exact same thing. Literally.
listen. Every year, there is a teacher dorm that does not get. There's a couple teacher dorms that don't get taken, and then they get used as like storage or whatever. But technically, if one of them is evacuated, it can be used in an emergency as a student dorm. So, John Doe worked at Kodo Academy for about a day, but unfortunately had to leave for family issues. And I was able to, in that emergency situation, take that teacher dorm.
Oh, poor John.
Yeah, poor John.
I hope he's all right wherever he is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Something I gotta cover later.
but yeah, no, he'll chill for a night, but he does enjoy the comforts of his better than Daisy's dorm.
What the
Time to. Now John had the best teacher dorm.
He did. It was sick. It was so good.
He was set up for life.
He had tenure. It was crazy. He got so many benefits. You know, I get 2 fridges.
Such a shame about this family.
It's such a shame. No, but yeah, you guys all swing over to like it's like 20 minutes up the road from the school. Yeah. You see like Chris has like people like moving shit around for you guys, and there's like, you know, just a little apartment that now is currently leased out by one Christopher Lark. You see your stuff from the school is brought over if you're going to be staying here, so like so like pet shop is brought over, and like your whatever like setup you had in the dorm room is moved over to the apartment.
Oh, Petra. Oh, all my stuff. Wait, how'd you get in my dorm?
Because you know I have a key, right?
What? Why do you have a key to my dorm?
Victoria,
You can just like knock.
I have a key to all the dorms.
She like holds him by the shoulder. Why do you have a key to every dorm?
It's a good thing you're such a good guy, or else having all that power would be really disconcerting.
Yeah, it would be.
That's a good point.
Listen, guys, it's because of my position within the school as the student council president. That's the
Wow,
only
they
reason.
give you a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of power. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
let me know if
Oh,
you
hi,
need
Miss Munson.
anything. I can help you out with all your shit.
Awesome. Hey, do you,
Hey, is the headmaster a John Doe too?
well, the headmaster. I think that you were told this early on when you guys arrived, but the headmaster is out on assignment, like kind of picking up, you know, stuff to bring back to the academy for learning.
Pretty ambiguous there too. All right.
Pretty hands-on. I guess our boss is like that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it.
Daisy, Chris is shooting you like, please, you don't fuck this up for me.
Daisy has the eyes of someone who's gonna fuck this up at any second, or would if she could.
But yeah, no. You see, Pet Shop turns into like a cat and is just kind of slinking around. Okay, so well, I guess we're gonna head back over to the school in a little bit, or I guess tomorrow. And Victoria, I got you some luggage bags, so that's huge.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can carry all my shit, and I don't have to use these. And she grabs like the couple of trash bags she had her stuff in, and she just takes the trash bags and puts them in the luggage bag.
Nope. He takes.
See, I was picturing her saying these, lifting them up, and everything falls out of the bottom.
So while this conversation is happening, Chris like takes the bags out and whatever, like clothes or whatever, he's just folding them and putting them in the suitcases. So congrats on winning again, guys. Real sorry to hear about the students that got hurt from whatever Miss Taiba did. She's been disciplined appropriately, but I suppose after. So you guys aren't here as students, right? Like that's what I'm picking up. Our teachers. I'm sorry, Miss Bunsen.
I mean,
Yeah, we're on super secret assignment.
Okay.
Looks to Zelen. Daisy and Zelen, the people who might be here a little bit as their cover.
Yeah, this is just a job. We will cut this place out of our minds the second we're.
Come on, we can trust Chris.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, being a student has been nice for me. But
Mhm.
yes, the primary purpose of our being here was in our capacity as reclamation specialists.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, um, I hope you found whatever you were looking for. I guess it's. I thought about it, but uh, just be cautious. You don't want to let. Uh, you guys are here working in official capacity, so if there are other people here who might want the same thing that you want, and they're less friendly, um, like I keep tabs on just about everybody that I can, especially you guys. But there are other people around the campus I've noticed that are like kind of moving in a similar ways as you. So just keep an eye out. Victoria, why do you have so many spiked bracelets?
Well, they're totally different. Look at them. Like, these ones are like longer than these ones, and this one's like a little bit of a different color. This one's just fucking old. Um, this one, look how big these spikes are.
I'm gonna. You can probably get rid of some of these. We should have a
No,
we should have a garage sale.
I don't have a garage.
We should have a yard sale.
Hmm. All of my shit is so cool. What would I sell?
The stuff you. Okay, we'll talk about like needs later, I guess.
Gotta Mary Kondo this shit. It all sparks joy. Holding her head.
It's Spike's joy. Ah.
All right.
Chris throws it in the
At the
garbage.
mention of other people
Mm-hmm.
moving about, there is definitely a notable thing where Daisy wants to follow up on this and then immediately shuts her fucking mouth and starts looking at every entry point in this place.
Reasonable. Daisy, give me a perception.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't think it matters if she can see them or not.
It does.
I think she's just under the assumption they're already here.
I've been here the whole time.
Where did my fucking window go? There it is.
There it is.
What do I?
What are you adding to looking at things?
The looking at things. I think we were saying intuitive.
Yeah, you're like
And
looking for hiding places, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. adding my weakness as a strength.
No,
Jittery.
absolutely not.
Okay. Well, jittery is certainly prompting this action. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know, quick.
I'll say nah. Just roll the
Okay.
2d6 plus the intuitive.
That's a mere 5d6.
That's so many d6s. An 8.
But when I roll good, it's when I usually go upwards of 9 to 11 of them.
Everybody needs to cool it. You guys are so good at stuff. With an 8, you do not see anybody who's like looking for you guys or anything like that.
Well, that doesn't.
You have a well. Let me finish.
It does
You,
the opposite of calm me.
you have a sneaking suspicion that because Chris set this place up, he probably did it with some amount of security in mind. So you probably weren't followed because he's the one who like set all this up.
Well, even so, she's not going to start blabbing about the assassins that really want a knife.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that was intended for our group's ears only,
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
and she's not going to put Victoria's family in the crosshairs of that one.
Reasonable.
Just Victoria dying.
Well, you're already here. Sorry.
No.
Blame Zelen.
No. I could never blame
mean-
Zelen for anything. She's never done anything wrong in her life, and I know this.
Fascinating. How do you know one?
What, do you think she like killed a guy or something?
I think she's
Jeez.
might have been evil at one point. So
Hey, crime.
yeah. Listen, I think you guys will be fine. We'll have the whole vault ceremony and stuff tomorrow morning. It'll be at 8 a.m., so be up bright and early.
Ugh.
Do you want it to be 7?
No.
Damn.
I'll make sure there's coffee for you.
Okay.
You know, we'll well, I suppose if your time at Kodo is going to be coming to an end, well, I'll make sure you get sent off right.
I would almost find that ominous
It's not a lot
if
of
you hadn't
people.
been helping us recently.
A lot of people like say I come off as like threatening or intimidating sometimes when I speak.
Do you recognize
crazy.
the position you're in?
I feel like I'm just talking to people normal. Don't you agree, Miss Bunsen?
You know, this is the first time I'm going to be glad not to be working here for a while.
He just smiles. Heads off. He's gonna go to the bathroom because he has to pee.
Oh,
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go piss. Bye.
Yeah, dude.
actually, it's maybe the second time.
What was your first one?
Yesterday.
Oh, was it because Victoria passed out because of the big curse?
The what?
What?
What was that thing? I still don't know what the fuck that thing was.
Speaking of people who don't really know if they want to, how they want to convey information that should be conveyed.
Because of how the test of curse is going awry, the teacher, Senorita Taiba, the curses teacher,
Oh, we're just going to say it, huh?
did something to ward against the undead.
Man, that's crazy. Oh my god. I didn't tell you. This just. Hey, that might have been my mom, actually.
What? What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
So like you know that shrine out there that somebody said some like gajillionaire built? Well, apparently that was my dad.
Oh.
Oh.
News to me, I guess.
Huh.
That your dad's a gajillionaire?
No.
Oh, okay.
I suppose
Listen, you were
Yeah,
out
did-
for a little bit. I don't know what's happened to your brain.
I suppose it may make sense then that she reacted so negatively to Sandra if she may have found her unabidable.
Oh my god, right. You did say you're. Yeah.
Though
God, jeez.
she was also being quite rude around the shrine at the time, so it didn't strike me as odd at the event.
Everybody seems real pissed off lately.
I'll clench my fist.
I mean, not that I'm not pissed, but God, I'm not used to being the person to tell everybody else to calm down.
Well, hopefully things will calm down. And we can get the cloak and go on to the next big job.
That'd be nice. I'm tired of doing all these homeworks.
I want to skip all my fucking classes and just watch some shitty anime.
Oh boys. You hear
Well, you're in a better position to do that than anybody else.
Timony goes to knock on
What
the
are you
door.
jealous?
We're gonna watch shitty anime.
There he goes.
We can't
the
stay
boys
up
in the
too late.
living
We have to
room.
be up at. We have to be at the ceremony at 8 a.m.
At 8 a.m.
And it's a longer walk since we're not on campus.
Daisy holding back the fact that she is notably woken up at like 6. I think this whole campaign.
Silence adult.
Oh, Daisy. She
Look,
just-
I don't relate to her either.
I wake up at 6. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
We're swapping. We can just kin each other's character.
Dang. But yeah.
Well, we can watch 6 episodes of an anime.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Does Daisy have classes to do today? I guess.
Today, technically, no.
All right.
Yeah, you're
She will hang out.
okay. Your job today is going to be taking the kids to the ceremony, mostly.
Oh.
It's going to be everybody go to your homeroom, then everybody goes to the field.
Well, yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be tomorrow. But yeah.
Rings Chris into watching shitty anime way too late.
Guys, I gotta be up earlier than you. I have like things to set up for.
But look at the I forgot the name already, but look at the hot chick in the thumbnail.
Do you only watch anime with hot chicks in the thumbnail?
I mean, well, they
Whoops.
help.
I thought that was most of them.
Okay. I can watch 2 more episodes and then I gotta go for sure. So you guys watch anime.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Are you sure about that?
Timony explains all of it.
Zelen points at a free wacky. I could do that.
Victoria tries to egg Zelen into actually like replicating the stunts in the living room while they're watching.
Trash this place. We're only here for a day.
This is called the teleporting vacuum slash.
Yeah, I did that to that. The TV guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that was forever ago.
Chris is just kind of like, my sister and her friends are crazy. Me, I just keep tabs on everybody with a network of cameras and information.
I'm gonna kill you. Don't you dare call me crazy.
No fighting.
I'm normal.
I
Chris
rip
is
you to
so normal.
shreds. I'm gonna kick you all the time.
So you guys have a normal one, and the day rises. Chris left like in the night to get back to the school.
Thief in the night.
Yeah. You guys are awoken by the sound of
What the fuck?
as Pet Shop has turned into some mix between like starfish and rooster.
I gotta get used to that.
And there is coffee awaiting as I believe Salem's going to make coffee.
I pressed the buttons on the machine. I hope it turned out adequately.
Best coffee ever had. Delicious.
I think Daisy oversaw this one. Daisy was she is a day separated from the drinking days. So
Yeah.
she's back to her rotation.
Some coffee, some bacon. Gotta stay right.
She needs it as much as anybody.
With everybody awoken, you guys can make the walk back to the campus. There is a little bit of activity as people are like putting up their house banners and stuff. You see like the penguin and the owl and everything just kind of set up around. Butterfly House people are in huge, big happiness, because 2 people from their house came in first and second place in like point totals.
Oh man, I gotta check on the morale of Penguin.
Penguin House isn't
I
doing
don't think
great.
we got anything.
No.
Oh, we
Uh,
got destroyed.
all 10
I'm
of you.
sorry, guys.
you
There's more.
you
I just have to console the 6-year-old branch. There's a lot of tears.
Yeah, a lot of the penguin children are just like, we say a chance the older kids is good. Also, one of them is famous, I think. But yeah, no, you guys head off to your various classes. Oh, I guess Victoria, do
Hey,
you
I'm
go
going
to
to
class?
teach you about nepotism.
God no.
Okay,
There's no need to go to class anymore. The competition's over.
indeed.
If there's well,
It's just you're going to like a homeroom, so like you're going to the class that you like were in the most. So
I mean, as second place winner, you probably should make an appearance.
Like
For your-
just at the award thing, or just at the classes.
yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
you know.
you're gonna be in class for a total of like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well,
Come on, you can flaunt it in front of everybody.
no. I guess I can flaunt for 10 minutes. Yeah.
All right. What was it? Suzanne would head off to art because that's the one you spent the most time in. Victoria would. I'll give you the choice. Do you want to go to curses or magical studies?
I feel like curses might be a little relevant.
I'm a little heavy in there.
Yeah, it would be. And Daisy would go to her class. Okay.
Why?
You guys head to your various rooms. Zelen, you see the art teacher, the living ink person, Adeji Blackstone, yeah. And she is like, hello, Zelen. You are doing well, it seems.
thank you.
Mhm.
I'm doing my best.
This is good. I want to congratulate you on winning the competition. You have done such a great one there.
Thank you.
Victoria, you go to the curses class.
But
Serenity,
wait, I have one other thing.
what's up?
For the art teacher. Let's go.
Yes.
What should for art? I may not be around the school for much longer, but what do you think I should keep studying for art?
You have a propensity for art with you can make things in the world with your hands. Sculpture and crafts are things that you seem tuned to easily. As a teacher, I always want to push students to try new techniques, to do things that makes them be outside of the comfort zone. So perhaps I would maybe try a medium that is unfamiliar to you, something that is not so dimensional.
Okay. I'll think on that. Thank you.
Of course. And please try to play with color more as well.
All right.
Victoria, you head to the curses class. Senorita Taiba currently isn't there. There is a substitute who clops in, and you go, all right, students. All right, so you're just going to take a quick attendance here. All right. Ooh. Victo? Oh, can't read the rest of this. I need a new chart. All right, just go ahead. I'm gonna point you out. Give me your names.
Ugh.
He points at you, Victoria.
Hey, it's me. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
What was that?
God.
Uh, hey, it's second place winner in in the Spirit Day competition, Victoria Lark.
He
If you need that
squints.
part.
He squints. I don't think so. I just don't. I've seen a Victoria Lark before.
You look kind of familiar, actually.
I don't know how that would be. So, listen. Go ahead
Yeah, I wouldn't
and
have longer hair.
yeah, way longer.
I, I cut my hair a few months back.
Skeptical.
What? I have my fucking ID.
Okay, Victoria Lark. Let's see that id.
My what?
Your id.
Uh,
Your
like
identification.
Like my
It's
ego,
no.
super ego.
I have an id. I got it from the Department of Motor Vehicles. All right. So I
Mine
need.
was just part of my subconscious.
All right. All right, let me see your id. Clear fake. And we'll cut away to Daisy.
Oh god, what do you want from me?
There
What do you
are
want?
so many students who are just like oh man, we didn't win the competition. We didn't really have a huge chance, but we tried. And one of them goes, Mrs. Boston,
Yeah.
um could I have a snack?
Not. Yeah, you know what?
Oh boy.
Whatever. It's a special day. I think everybody should get a snack.
Yay, kids all cheer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the end of an event. We all made it.
Hell yeah. They're
I'm out of here anyways. They
much,
can't punch me.
yeah, fuck you kids. Here's candy.
Yeah. Daisy did keep
Mhm.
treats.
Oh, awesome. What kind of
She
treats?
did like it's just a bag of candy, but like she was definitely of the in the activities she was like planning and stuff, and like her little like daily exercises. She she prepared stickers.
Yeah,
and
I remember this. Yeah.
candy and fuck it, everybody gets candy now.
Hell yeah.
Last day.
Some of this, you see the little girl who likes knives a little too much is like cutting hers up into strips, but
I don't know how you still have that.
it's a new one, Mrs. Bunsen. The kids they're all cheer, and then as they're eating their candy and talking to one another amongst themselves, you hear over the intercom, attention, Kodo Academy. This is your student council president, Christopher Lark, here to announce that everybody should make their way over to the stadium so that we can enjoy ourselves, a little pep rally, and the crowning of the victor of our Spirit Week. You hear intermittent cheers throughout the campus. And I would also like to let everybody know we are instituting a second and third place prize. So that'll
Yay.
be fun.
Daisy thinks about who was in third.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can hear a shitting grin over the intercom. And everybody just make your way over to the field. We'll get started, and it should be a good time had by all. Our crash ball team will be performing a little skit, and there will be several floats from some of the from the younger classes. So, as everybody makes their way to the to the stadium, Victoria, people recognize you and they're like, "Wow, second place, incredible!"
Living it up.
uh, Zelen, people are actively approaching you and going like, "Hey, if you can transfer houses, like next year, do you want to join our house? You're good at shit." And you are filtered into the stadium. A little stage is set up. There's first, second place pedestal. Zelen, you're placed on 1, Victoria on 2, Chris is on 3. And as students file in, fill up the stadium, he picks up a microphone and says, "Hello, students of Kodo Academy. How you feeling today?" And there's cheers everywhere. Woo!
Cheers towards the microphone next to her.
Okay. Well, this has been a huge Spirit Week. Everybody, you've done a great job. A lot of fun has been had. A lot of excitement from the magical artifacts being used to summon giant hands to our esteemed race being funded by Progenic and being obstacles being provided by them as well with the airships and whatnot. To our test of courage this year, which was very exciting. And I think to keep everything positive and in a good light, we want to recognize the efforts of the staff, the students, and everybody who helped make all this possible. To that end, let's crown our winners. You see several teachers stand up, and Daisy, you also are given a seat on stage. Coming in.
This wasn't sudden. I'm
She-
reacting like she's teleported.
she just was not paying attention. Coming in third place, yours truly, Christopher Luck. Everybody, wow, what a performer!
Whooping and hollering.
You hear Hunter, yeah, choking somewhere. In second place, one Victoria Lark.
Oh,
My
she is
sister.
Jesus, you really did need to point that one out.
It's a gesture of I like my sister. Fuck off anyway.
Yeah, don't you like your sister, Daisy?
Fucking office camera.
Oh man. And in first place, winning our grand prize, is one Zelen Mari. Congratulations, Miss Mari. There's a huge explosion of applause from everywhere.
Wow.
Screaming.
Yeah. You over all of it, you can hear Timony has acquired a megaphone from the corner store and is just screaming his little lungs off. It's hard to understand what he's saying because of his lisp and a megaphone. He seems very excited for you. Now then, Miss Mari, as the winner of Spirit Week, you will be able to go into our super insane lost and found, essentially, the vault, and pick one thing out of it to take home with you. Now then, teachers, if you would, they all hold up their little teaching badges. Daisy, you are prompted to do the same.
Oh yeah, right. The whole.
It glows, and then the vault begins to rise out from the ground. And Zelen, he gestures you to walk in.
All right.
Okay, Zelen, make me a mental defense roll now.
Oh, goddamn.
That's a solid
Whoa.
8.
Solid 8 in
A lot of 8s today.
Big 8.
Like a substantial amount of 8s.
Yeah, honestly.
Even ones that didn't actually happen.
So
One of them was a 10.
We all see Zelen walk in and the door closes behind her. Zelen, you see something different. What before was a hallway with a bunch of doors is you're in front of a place. There is what appears to be like a little village, like on a hill, like kind of far below you, a big castle, and you see you see the symbol like a flag. Jesus, I couldn't remember the word flag. What word is he? You see a symbol on a flag that is a fork with a circle behind it. As you're standing there, you hear voices that are celebrating, "Long live the king! Long live the king and the royal family! Long live all of them!" You hear someone address you, and they go, "Hey, you! You!
Yes.
Are you here for the coronation?"
Of course.
Excellent, mate. Well, welcome to Volton. I'm happy to make your acquaintance, friend. Name's Buddy.
Bye.
Buddy. B-U-D-D-Y. Buddy, yeah.
Uh,
You ain't understand me
Yes.
talking?
I'm not from around here.
Oh, hey, me either, mate. I'm from like way out east, right? Yeah, came over here to be with family and friends. But if you're here for the coronation, why don't you muck in with me and mine?
Sure.
All right, and you and Buddy begin walking down towards the castle where there's a big celebration happening. Zelen, as you're walking, you flash back to the vault and then back to this place, back to the vault, back to this place. It's like in and out. You're walking, Buddy's disappearing, appearing, disappearing, appearing.
When you said the flag was the circle behind the fork, do you mean next to the fork, like the Verret crest, or do you mean different from that?
It's same circle, same fork, but different arrangement.
Okay, so they are overlapping.
Yes.
I gotcha.
You like this conversation's a little hard to follow because he's disappearing and reappearing. But he's like, so, I heard that the Fulton King and Queen are gonna, be showing off their new daughter. You excited about that one?
Of course.
Yeah. While you're having this conversation, flashing back and forth, do you try to interact with the doors, or are you just focused?
I'm looking around for the. What are you looking for? A cape or a cloak?
Okay. Give me a perception roll while you're doing that. Then. No. Their daughter is apparently, she's a little bit of a black sheep. Raven of air and a bit slight of stature, but she's a royal all the same, princessy with a 9. As he is walking and talking with you, you see near the castle there is a mountain of treasure near the gate, and at the top of that mountain of treasure is indeed what appears to be the cave that was described to you back in Mineshaft. Yeah. Well, for the life of me, what I can't understand is, so when I was a boy, I think King Ferret's father, had a similar thing going on, and then I can't remember his dad. Not for the life of me. I know he had a dad, but I can't remember him.
Most people have at least one dad.
It's true, yeah. That's a good one, mate. Well, man, that's fair. Hey, you're bringing a gift, and he takes like some gold out of his pocket and throws it onto the pile.
Yes. Zon will throw good beans.
Delicious.
Oh.
Love good beans. They're really good beans.
See, I was gonna say I know something that would be really stupid.
Delicious beans.
really ill advised, but delicious beans is probably a better idea.
Yeah.
Okay, you throw the beans on there. The guard's like, "Thank you very kindly for your contribution."
I assume they're in like a packet. I also assume the good beans are like jelly beans.
Yeah,
I've always been assuming they are like a candy,
that's fair.
or maybe like the crystal vegetables from one.
Mm.
It's just a packet of baked beans.
As you pass by the pile of stuff, you see the cape is just kind of draped over top of it, and the like ahead of you is what appears to be like a little royal gathering. You see some big chairs set up, and then the family's brought out. For one, Zelen, you're cutting back and forth between the vault and then this place. And first walks out the king. And as you're cut back and forth, the king is replaced with a face you do recognize. Theodore Lark. Next,
Right.
the queen walks out. The queen doesn't seem to change in appearance as you cut back and forth. It's just kind of hazy, and you see that like the pile of stuff that you walked by is right where they would be in the vault. If that like makes sense. It's like poofing in front of you and then going back. The next person that walks up is the oldest princess, who, as she like walks out, she then appears in front of you, and she has like a little phone on her. She's just scrolling. She's just like a teenager. Next person walks out, younger princess, appears to be kind of uncomfortable, and as she disappears back into the vault, she looks a lot like Victoria. Last person that walks out is the youngest prince, who just kind of looks like a blonde kid. And as he flashes back to now, his face kind of is covered in darkness. What you think they're gonna say? What's the address for the people?
Oh, I'm very curious. I can't wait to hear what they've got to say
The king stands
for themselves.
The king stands. You see Theodore walk up to like just he's kind of hovering in the air, and you hear in Theodore's voice, "People of this fine land, I am so excited to share with you a great gift, the gift of a long life." And as he speaks, you see the people cheer. You see them rise into the air, and then you see just a pulse of energy, and then you are blown back into a wall. I would like you to make me a defense roll against a... not against that.
Roll to
An 8?
eight.
So many 8s.
The magical night.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well,
6.
okay, I got a 6.
Cool. You were flung into the wall. You kind of bang your arm against it, and you're crumpled on the ground, not unconscious, just flung. And when you look back up, you're just in the vault. You see the pile of treasure and stuff that's in here. You see a lot of people's like lost things that were confiscated for during school hours. And you do see like the cape and stuff, the cloak that's still at the top of the pile. Funny enough, you do also see the little gold that that Buddy threw under the pile.
Well, I'm not touching that. Take my beans back, though.
Yeah, you get to have your beans back for sure.
No beans for monarchs.
Good beans.
Yeah, they're good beans, dude.
Look, I would sacrifice the beans for a ruse, but not for a ruse against an illusion.
I'm not just gonna lose my beans. Fair enough. Okay, cool.
They're good beans.
Yeah. Are you going after the cloak?
Yeah. Gonna
Awesome.
Go right towards it and grab it.
Okay, you grab a hold of the cloak, and you do hear a voice. Listen, this doesn't have to be this way. You hear the sliding of a blade from a sheath. I need that cloak.
Me too.
She readjusts the axe that she pulls out, and it kind of like crackles with electric energy. I guess I don't have any help this time, huh?
Maybe you do. I have to take this. This isn't just my job.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa is strange, but a thought occurred to me recently that when she hired me, she knew everything about what I'd done, about what I was, and she put her faith in me. And I didn't deserve it. But
That doesn't make any sense. You deserve everything.
when she met me, I was at my lowest, my most despicable. No, I did not deserve the faith she put in me, but she did. And I will never betray those who put their faith in me ever again.
What do you want to do in this moment, Ellen? Because it doesn't look like Sandra wants to jump you.
When I joined your crew, that really does mean something to me. I do want to help you. This cloak is spoken for, but I'm a very good henchman, and I will. What do you want me to do?
Zelen, you are going to roll me the persuasion check of your life. I'm going to let you add 3d6 to this. And if you have anything for henching or being a good henchman, I'll let you add it as well. You need to hit at least a 12. 14, actually.
The Well, unfortunate. Let's see.
I am emotionally compromised.
Just roll 2 sevens. It's easy.
All right. Well, I've got, in terms of henching, I've got the weakness, my 1 point weakness of servitude to ASE.
I will let you use it if you'd like. Everybody's gonna get one.
I didn't get it.
Hey, you got a bunch of them in the previous season. Get out of here. Ma'am, you're gonna have to go.
Rada, Daisy says.
I'm being dragged out of the building.
Quite
I'm
easily.
gonna go ahead
in
and
fact.
just spend 10 endurance on on 2 more d6s.
A reasonable choice, Zelen. Reasonable choice.
Come on. Oh, that's only a 10.
That is only a
Drama
10.
dice?
Yeah, that's
Uh, no, that'd be a tough go.
You need
don't-
you need some numbers.
Sure.
You can get a 5.
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
If you get a
No.
5, or if you get, I don't know, if you roll
I've
multiple
I've
die,
drama diced enough that my max and actually doing a drama die now would completely tap me out.
It would. It might be worth it.
What more do we have?
I am on the edge of my seat.
All right, hell with it. Let's put my faith in the 1d6.
Let's go, baby.
2 words.
No.
Brutal. Okay,
Trust your heart.
that's fine. So Zelen, you hear Sandra say, "You're the best henchman. Zelen, I'm going to need you to make me a defense roll against a 1."
So you should let see. You need to tell me when you're making an attack so I decide to parry before you tell me the number.
I'll let you parry still. It's fine. I'll
It would just be so unfair to parry that.
what do you
But
want to
the
do,
drum.
Zelen? Because
I will just defend
yeah,
regular style.
allow me to narrate. Sandra runs at you with her weapon faced towards the ground. She is poised to strike, but she's putting no effort into this. She has to fight you. She doesn't have to fight you well.
You're saying it has to be this way.
There's the 6s.
Yeah. You don't even have to avoid the blow. She hits the like ground around you. You see she has tears streaming out of her face. Her little like hat, her jacket cape has fallen to the ground pitifully. And she just kind of chokes out, If you continue to resist, I will be forced to use deadly force.
God, Zelen's just having flashbacks to her last fight with Ella.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
What do you want to do, Zelen? Because she's going to make another attack.
So I was gonna say, I've been in your exact position, and you would think that would give me some insight on what to do here, but it doesn't. The wheel's just going around again.
Zelen, make me. This is the last one I'm going to give you. Make me another persuasion check.
Well, now I don't have any endurance.
You
so
don't.
it's just
But we're going to call this one a 10.
all right. Do I still get those couple extra
So
D?
you get 3 extra d6. Yeah.
All right.
Come on, 8.
Give me an 8. is
No,
a
that's
six.
that is.
Whoa!
That is
How did you
3
do that?
sixes,
Triple sixes.
sort of.
Magic is shifting.
Okay, so
No, that's
I'm also going to treat this as a defense roll. She is going to make another attack. It is possible she can hit, just unlikely.
Oh.
That is a 5. So she.
all right.
Mhm.
Technically, for having 0 endurance, I need to be. So I'll move that next time.
Technically, but you're fine for now. She like clearly sees that you're trying to relate and is also still operating under whatever obligation she has to the people who made her as she is now. So she is going to purposefully aim for your like clear out your arm that's like not in the sleeve, and is going to angle it so it knocks the head of the axe off. And she is going to react with panic and scramble over to grab the axe, saying, "Don't run away."
Well,
Mm.
Zellen's gonna say
So sorry, Zelen.
one thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Who is making you do this? What is your obligation here? Is it just Theodore?
I'm in service to a family that if I don't do as they ask, I will join so many in a sea of death. She kind of struggles to her feet and reaffixes the axe handle to the head. Now then, you'll never get away from me. She says through some teary eyes, and then begins to slowly approach you.
Then I look forward to seeing you again. Zelen is going to turn and run at this point.
Okay. You hear the clatter of the axe to the floor behind you as you run towards the exit. You just see all the doors that were open. You see one in particular has like a portal that has been opened through it. You're assuming that's how Sandra got in here. Make your way to the entrance, burst out with the cloak in hand, and people go, "Woohoo!" Just cheering as you emerge with your item. How's Ellen feeling right now?
Oh,
Barracuda.
bad.
Oh,
Let's see.
Daisy, Victoria, you can probably see
She's-
that Zellen's not having a
Yeah.
great time.
screaming and cheering until she sees the look on Zellen's face, then runs over.
Yeah, Zelen.
Yikes emoji face.
She just goes completely 100% locked in neutral expression until she gets out, and then she very mechanically and stiffly puts on a big yay smile
Oh God.
that doesn't move a millimeter as she kind of gives a parade wave to the crowd.
Very concerned.
Chris is playing the crowd, so he hasn't had time to crock all of this, and he's like, and for our second place winner, we have an all expenses paid trip to, that's right, folks, the underwater convention that all of us are clamoring to get to. RecordCon this year, happening with Merfolk. That should be exciting. And Victoria, somebody hands you some tickets to a content creator convention.
Tori is very caught off guard, having been caught up in worrying about Zelland, and she actually takes a moment to like look over the tickets. She didn't hear the whole announcement.
You
Oh, what
have
the? Oh,
hello. You have several
Pulling
tickets
them.
to RecordCon, which is, it's stylized like the record symbol. It's a collection for content creators and influencers to gather and share ideas and spread positivity throughout the content creation community.
Daisy grimaces
You see
in her own seat.
you see some like some names will be there that you might have heard of. There's Knight of the Round, which is like a reviewer for like weapons and swords and stuff from the past. There's Finny Fearless, a influencer and kind of just popular figure. There is
They got Markiplier in there.
for gaming people.
Oh, let's hear it.
For gaming people, they have Activity Descartes.
Wow. Wow. No, keep going.
I don't want to.
Keep going.
They have Descent Hornet.
Give me the entire messy.
no, I love them.
They have fuck.
Well, I mean, one of those is all, yeah, you're gonna have to figure something out because
No,
one of that is real.
I know. They have famed artist and streamer. Fucking goddamn it. Everybody knows. It's just kind of their screen name. And then they have a true crime podcaster by the name of Numbers. Okay.
Love it.
Numbers
Thank
A.
Yeah, is everybody happy?
Doing great. Thank you.
Thank you. Stupid.
No, it's great.
Yeah, all these people are going to RecordCon, and you've been invited. And you can bring people if you'd like.
Oh,
And for third place, we have a very simple prize.
Once someone's third place is announced, Daisy looks. She's still in her place
The,
on the stage.
the third place winner will take home the humble prize of this ATV, just something simple. And they will out this insane vehicle.
damn, this school rich.
And Chris goes, it was kind of last minute, so we just had to find something.
You are unbelievable.
Daisy's just like aghast.
Loving these interactions. Tremendously fake.
Chris just kind of powers through and goes. Everybody, we have a couple of fun skits by our Crushball team and by the theater department. So please enjoy yourselves while we round up for the rest of the pep rally. And there's some cheers that go up before the Crushball team comes out. And they begin doing a little play with the theater group about royalty and kings and queens. Well, you guys are left on stage. It's kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Chris just tries the ATV out of the arena.
Well, Chris is kind of just like running
Pops
his, running his fingers over, like, ooh, this thing is cherry, nice.
Crashing the fucking Budweisers. Circles around.
Stone Cold Christopher Lark.
Da-doom, da-doom, da-doom.
Good for him. I'm
yeah.
glad he's enjoying his humble little prize.
Valued at no more than $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah, those record con tickets, way more.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
That's once again unbelievable. But whatever.
Victoria's going to go check on Zelen. Hey, you good? Something happening there?
Someone hasn't stopped smiling.
Zelen's gonna turn away from the crowd and just reset her face. Sandra confronted me in there. She's still under an obligation to attempt to seize the thing.
Oh, what the
Kate.
fuck?
And,
Oh.
and I had to walk away.
Is she okay?
I didn't attack her, but
No,
no.
I mean I didn't mean you did. I mean you could. I mean we would have kicked her ass, but like I did. I've been thinking, my dad's here, and maybe that's something I should talk to him about, among a lot of other things.
I don't
You got a
know
fucking
if he's the-
checklist.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the only party involved in situation, but I it's complicated. And I don't know what to do about it.
Well, I'll see what I can learn, or maybe I can convince my dad to do something else. She looks so skeptical. She knows. But still, Chris said he'd help her out, so I trust that things will get better, and we can do whatever we can in the meantime.
I hope so. I don't know if there's anything I could do to influence the situation.
Honestly, I think she's just real happy to have such a cool friend. I mean, I would know, but something like that can mean a lot, and maybe that's the best thing you can offer her for now until we think of anything else.
Victoria, I don't know if I've told you this before, but I care about you quite. When I called for help, you helped me, and that's very important.
Well, yeah, I mean, I care about you. You're my friend. Well, you're like my best friend. I haven't really had one of those, maybe. So,
Thank you.
no, it's nothing, because, that's just what we do for each other, right?
there is no power I can imagine that will take me away from you.
Oh, she get a big grin and she gives Ellen a big hug. Yeah,
Thank
me
you.
too. Which is why I know we're gonna figure something out between us and Daisy and Chris.
Right.
And Timony. And Name if he wants, I guess. We don't really ask him for help much though. We got a whole boatload of help.
Yeah.
So I guess she grimaces. I guess I'll go do what I can.
Do you have a way to get in contact with Theodore Lark?
Do you think he's changed his cell phone number in the past decade?
I do.
Okay. Well, Chris is right there.
He is.
All right. She was probably going to tell him anyway, so. All right. She'll go approach him then.
He's watching the Crush Ball team kind of the play as like the king is being murdered by just scores and scores of people. He bursts out of the stage and goes. He turns. He goes, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Hey. Nice ATV.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I submitted it as a. I had it commissioned to be made for me because I was gonna give it to Hunter as like a birthday present, but now I can give it to him as a hand me down, and that might be better for him.
Honestly, I think you would. Like,
um,
my God.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's just a little thing. Did you need something?
Mission to his own third place prize. Right. So I know we've been trying not to do this, but I guess I've been kind of thinking, you know, I've been trying to get some of my shit together, and we've had some crazy stuff happen here, some kind of insane revelations, maybe. And I was thinking, I think I want to talk to Dad while he's here.
Sorry, I was drinking water. Ooh, how attached to that idea are you?
Pretty. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's a bad idea? I mean,
No, okay, it's not a bad idea. So I don't know how long you guys are going to be here, but Dad's going to be leaving in like a couple of hours.
oh shit.
And I
Don't
don't
get
know
on that
about
plane.
you. Have you met his like secretary
Uh,
or his
I don't.
assistant or whatever?
She was kind of familiar. I'm not sure though. I mean, not. I don't really know her.
Okay, that lady is insane.
Huh?
She's got like she's very kind, but she's like a iron wall. I have tried to schedule stuff with Dad, and I can't get past her. It's
Wait, what?
weird.
Oh,
She's
oh.
not. It's not malicious. I just don't understand.
What do you think Dad would do if he found out, though?
About like the
I don't think he'd be too happy if he wasn't getting messages from you. But whatever. Well, maybe I shouldn't go through her then.
mhm.
I guess Amilda's been floating around this place, apparently.
Indeed,
Skulking
Madam, I
around
have.
in the. Oh!
I am never too far off.
Why? Stop.
It is my duty to ensure that you and Sir Locke are kept safe.
Even like whatever.
I am always nearby if things get too dangerous.
I can count a pretty good number of fucking times things got pretty dangerous, and you absolutely did not save my ass.
You had those
Not that
well
I
in
need it or
hand.
anything.
You had those situations well in hand, madam.
Would have been nice not to get stabbed in the stomach that one time, though. That kind of fucking sucked.
As I am to understand, it helps build character.
I don't think getting stabbed builds character, but it does sometimes give you a pretty sexy scar. I didn't get a sexy scar, though. It's
Chris,
Real mad about it.
Chris is just kind of looking at you in disbelief. Do you need to contact Master Locke?
Ugh, I hate that you could. Yes.
Of course, madam. He will be notified immediately of your intention to meet. Do you have a time frame in which you would like to meet him?
Doesn't sound like he has a whole lot of time. I guess if he can do it now, that would be cool. He'll give the message directly, right? Not
course.
go through his secretary
Of course.
or whatever. Is that not your job anymore?
I am more akin to a valet or I have a many jobs, but my primary function was to serve as a surrogate mother.
Ugh, don't just say that. What the fuck?
That's what I was hired for, madam. I'm sorry if that upset you.
Very, yeah.
Would you like a candy?
You never gave me candy growing up. What the fuck?
I've learned
What?
new techniques in childcare.
Okay, fine. I'll take the candy.
Very good, madam. She hands you a little candy. You see, Chris is like, Imelda, you can't just give people candy when they're upset. Would you like a candy, sir? Victoria, we gotta talk. He takes the candy. Listen, if we're gonna talk to him, we should do it soon. If Imelda can get a hold of him, where will he be? I can arrange for him to be on the campus within the next few minutes. Is there a specific location you would like to meet?
I guess that pier works as good as any. Don't seem to get bothered there too often.
Very well, the pier indeed. Now then, I must take my leave. Both of you have a good afternoon. I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Blinks.
When you blink, she's gone.
Oh. Wait, should I buy beer for this one too?
I don't think you need to buy beer for Dad. In fact, I don't think it'd be a good idea.
Fair enough. All right.
Let's just go to the pier.
Okay.
Ooh, and we don't want to be... he grabs his microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, so sorry to interrupt the play. I'm going to need to be taken away on a little bit of important business, but please enjoy the rest of the pep rally. And he like makes a hand sign to some like people working the event and like to extend the play. And he's like, he jerks his like finger over to the ATV. Do you want to ride?
Yes.
You see Daisy, Sullen, you see Chris and Victoria fucking sibling ride off towards the pier.
Man.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
going to
Mhm.
go lurk near that just in case she needs help. Think that's a good idea? I think I can avoid attacking Theodore Lark.
I think I can.
Oh, Hmm. Well,
Daisy, you might want to go to supervise.
I
yeah.
guess
If I can't stop you, I need to follow you.
Okay, so this little train, or sorry, B, do you have something?
Oh, I was just going to say, following up on everything that happened last time, Victoria should probably call out on her way out to Daisy, like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to my dad now, bye.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great news. Um,
Ah.
so Victoria and Chris hit the pier. Zelen and Daisy are not far behind. And after about 6 or so minutes, um, you see Theodore Lark is kind of flanked by Gloriosa Bunsen and Emilda as he like rounds a corner and starts walking towards the pier. Gloriosa is kind of like detailing like some report or whatever, and Emilda's just kind of like bird eye straight ahead.
A tiny ugh is heard from the woods.
I think that was my sister.
I'm not here.
I recognize that ugh anyway.
Ah.
It definitely was her. So as he approaches, Chris kind of looks at you and he's gonna let you take the lead. But you hear Gloriosa speak first before Theodore does. I'm so glad you guys can make it to this meeting. She's putting on her corporate voice, but Mr. Lark is super busy, so we don't have a lot of time. But you can answer any questions you have if there's anything pressing.
Do you? She glances at Gloriosa and back to her dad. You really need your secretary to like delegate this.
It's more of a understanding of expectations. Now I'll step out of the way and let Mr. Lark go ahead and step in for questions. And she steps to the side and he steps forward.
Oh, is she in charge now or something?
I know, right?
Okay. Christopher, you and your sister have requested my presence here for what exactly?
She frowns. Couldn't sound more unhappy to see us, but okay, this is I guess gonna be a lot. Got like a whole checklist, I guess. I've been getting some of my shit together. Maybe not in the way you'd want, but
There's
I
a
wanted
barely
Oh.
imperceptible chuckle.
to. There's a lot I want to talk about. Yes. I'll start with maybe what needs addressed first. So, what's your deal with Sandra?
Ooh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lark. Mr. Lark is not at liberty to discuss.
Stay out of this.
Wow. I acquired the samurai, some of the samurai holdings, and with their technologies and research, Progenic was able to establish a division that has feelers in the replication of life fields.
Okay, that's a really vague and clinical way of avoiding saying that you really messed up someone's whole fucking head.
Everybody who signs up for that is well aware of the risk when they apply.
And you think that's okay?
I think if you're willing to sign away your life, that is your decision to make. just like if you're willing to give up your life, that is your decision you make, even if it is a foolish one.
Okay, then answer me this. Why the fuck did you make her
Victoria
like
Ledwidge, please, have some
I'm
decorum.
I'm a grown adult.
He just,
Why
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, he just kind of goes, and then lets you continue.
Why does she look like me now then?
Our first contract wanted to wanted someone who had a royal air about them, and closest thing you can get to royalty these days is someone of a great amount of import. And my very own daughter is sort of fit the bill for both. You have relation to people of great import, and you are what some with maybe an art degree might describe as an heir of royalty.
I might be flattered if it didn't make me sick.
Listen, I understand we have had our differences in the past, but you... He turns to Imelda and whispers something. She whispers something back. You must understand that I thought of you first when this came to me.
It's not like I don't see where you're coming from, but
Is that true?
if you,
You have very
if
rarely seen where I'm coming from. Speak up, please.
just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I've never thought about what you say before.
I find that very difficult to believe, Victoria.
You've never believed in me.
You should not speak of things you do not know.
I'm trying to figure out why you do this to somebody, and I'm hoping you'd listen to me and try to realize why I think it's fucked up.
Chris kind of steps in the middle. Hey guys, we're getting a little hot, keyed up. Let's cool it a little bit. You see Theodore kind of shoots him a look, and Chris shrinks back. Everything that I have done in my life is to ensure that my family is prepared and taken care of. Even if that means my family chooses to walk away from the umbrella into the storm. I would be more willing to listen to you if you came from a place of any sort of sense.
I do have sense. You just never believe it. You refuse to acknowledge that I have a perspective that makes sense to me.
You don't know what you need or want, Victoria. I don't need to have this argument again. Were there
Fine.
any other questions that I can help you with? Mrs. Sharp, I believe it was. If recent reports are to be believed, she is not going to be of a further use to Progenic anyway, so she will be released from her contract. If that is your concern.
And no harm will come to her or her family.
I'm not in the business of hurting people's families, Victoria.
She studies him for a moment, but she she definitely feels like she wants to trust him on this, so
Hmm.
she eases back a bit. Okay.
If you
Well,
don't mind, I would actually like to ask you some questions.
me? Okay.
Recently, you have been observed cavorting around with your little team or whatever, looking for things. Do you know what you were looking for?
Well, as IB drops recall correctly, they didn't know the full details of what this thing did, right?
Yeah, kind of overview of it was it like it has some sort of ability. It's it kind of helps make for a gathering to be easier.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess, I don't know, vaguely.
Right. Well, I have taken the liberty of doing some research on my own, and you, while you clearly haven't, it would behoove you to know that the people that you are working for, the city of Mineshaft, are actually people I'm working for. We have a similar interest.
And what interest is that?
There appears to be a piece of cloth that was stored here. Uh, beyond that, I don't know much more about it. Um, I actually would like to get my hands on it, and I'm sure whoever you're working for is paying you handsomely for your task. I'm willing to offer you double what they are paying, in addition to a more personal meeting between ourselves. If you really
You're
wish for us to connect, if you wish for me to understand your point of view, then perhaps we can do this reasonably.
I us being family isn't a business transaction.
Of course, you would react this way. I think I think there does not need to be more said. Then, um, I hope you are. I hope you enjoy the rest of your semester, and I hope you could stick with it this time. Nonetheless, I believe that will be all.
Um, she reaches out to grab his hand as he turns away.
Ooh. Okay, I need to roll several d6s right now.
Oh no!
Okay, let's do Amilda first. 4, 8, 12, so 12. You see Amilda flinch. Following that, Chris steps up to Amilda, who draws her attention, so she does not stop you. Now let's do Gloriosa. That
Daisy, kill
is
this woman.
another 12. So, so
Nah, what are you gonna do?
this all happens like kind of in a quick
not a
quick
gun.
succession. Well, I'm a teacher, but so
No, I meant glorious.
so
Reaches into her purse and just grabs one of those tiny guns. Just pow.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Lark, Derringer time. Um, so all this happens very quickly. Amilda moves in to stop you, as is her, like, as is expected of her as her job. Chris moves to stop her, and then Gloriosa moves to like step in front of you and prevent you from making this connection. Um, I'm gonna need you to roll me like a quickness check to get around her, to juke her, and I will say, because your focus is on your dad, I'm going to take away a d6 from you, regardless of what you're rolling.
Of
And for the other two, would you like to do anything in this moment? Because as Theodore turns around, this whatever connection Victoria is about to make might mean a lot to whatever they're actually talking about.
I kind of assumed that we were too far away to even hear.
You're too far away to hear. Maybe not far. Maybe Victoria raised her voice, but you're probably not far enough away
Oh
to
yeah,
see.
occasional little bursts.
Yeah, you just see like a scuffle of movement. So I would allow you to roll dice to interject in this moment.
Casey's getting ready to interject on interjection.
Zelen will start if it looks like something physical is about to happen. Zelen's gonna start jogging over. She's
Okay.
gonna
Hey, wait.
As he grabs Zelen's arm. This is not a physical imposition, more
Yeah.
of a pleading imposition.
Yes, this is not stopping you, Zelen, but you do have to
This is
hear her
not
out.
she some. I might need to be over there.
Salen, this is. I mean,
Yeah.
like. First of all, I don't think it's that serious, but also,
Well, I don't know. It's happening in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, things are happening fast. That's why I'm. Yeah.
just wait for a second, okay?
Zelen's gonna trust Daisy's expertise.
her brain genius.
Hell yeah, Daisy. Okay.
Listen, she's been, she
This
has
isn't a
social
fight.
knowledge. Could be.
This isn't a
Could be,
fucking
we can make it a fight.
battle.
Yeah,
Gloria's
that's
gonna lose that hand.
Look, I want to see if she takes her down, okay?
Victoria,
All right.
give me your juke roll.
Do I get to roll passion for the other parent as well?
I will. Sure. Passion for
I
family.
love my
I
parents.
Okay,
love my family.
So much.
Need to beat
Agile and dexterous?
Sure. You need to beat a 12.
Kicking the shit out of Gloria, so while crying. She's sobbing.
And the -1, so. Hey, I
No.
want to roll drunk. Maybe.
Do you want to roll drama dice? You
Oh,
Ooh, it's gotta be.
that's too hard. I have to get a 4,
Yeah,
That's-
only 4s can help.
but I got some energies.
Another 8.
can. Yeah, you do have the points to spend if you want to roll some more dice.
Um, I want to I want to try rolling another time.
Go right ahead.
God. I'm going to scream and cry and throw up.
All right. Are you done spending your stamp, Tedna?
I don't know because I really want to say this stuff.
That's fair, and I won't listen. Nothing's going to stop you from speaking. The physical connection, which has been denied.
Yeah, just start
As well.
screaming it like the anime character you are.
God, so true. Oh, I mean, we're like ending the arc, and this is kind of a big deal.
Mhm.
I'll do another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Show me a 4. That's a
That-
16.
whoops, sorry.
Wow, good, cool 16. That's more than enough.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Gloriosa moves like she's about to go. I'm sorry, Mrs. Lark, and you just kind of wheel around her in an instant. She is her ankles are broken.
Not this time.
you shook her out of her shoes.
Oh shit!
Good, Parrish. I'm done defending you.
You just bounced that ball right between her legs, and you went.
Fucking yeah, no. Gloriosa's like, oh no. As you wheel around and you grab hold of Theodore's hand, and He doesn't turn. He stops. Victoria, what are you doing?
Victoria kind of braces herself and she glances back at Chris one more time before she continues.
Oh, he's moved to join you.
Uh,
He wants
I-
to be emotional support.
oh. There's something I've wanted to say for a long time, and I'm tired of running away from this shit. So, before you go, I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry about that day on the roof. When I jumped off the building in that moment, I did it to hurt you. And at some point on the way down, I realized all I really wanted was just to get away from you. I never hated you or anything. You were just... You feel so poisoned. And I wish being around you felt good. So much shit is piled up between us. I can't tell you how angry and hurt I am about growing up and about Rosa and Samurai and Sandra. I don't forgive you, and I don't know if I ever will, but all the hurt and the anger feels so horrible. And I don't want to let it kill the love I have left for you. And I'm staying here for a little bit with Chris for a couple weeks just to hang out. You can take time off and stay here with us. We could make dinner and have awkward small talk, and we can laugh at a shitty anime before we go to bed, and the next day you can grumble about how late I slept in, and I'll drink the stale coffee you left in the pot all morning. We can try to be a normal family, and you'll see being a normal family is good. And we could be good to each other and to other people, too. We don't need anything else. Please.
Can you roll me a persuasion check, Victoria?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hmm?
This is sort of an attack.
Oh,
I
You gotta attack him.
with feelings. So I've rolled Theodore's defense, his mental defense roll.
ooh. I'm terrified of that man's willpower a little bit.
So I did roll 6 5s.
Stop.
So I don't think this is impossible. I just think it's
Are you
very
sure?
hard.
Are you sure about that?
I do think this will be very.
But although I have maybe charismatic, maybe passionate,
I'll let you do both of those. Both of those make sense.
iron-willed.
So that is a defensive roll.
Mm.
That I would.
Gets my trauma, my vulnerability in this moment.
God damn, B, that was the meanest thing you've ever done to me.
Damn, take that. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so. Oh, if there's nothing else I can add,
How many dice are you at?
that would be 7.
I will let Chris give you a bonus one for the emotional support,
No.
but that's all. You're gonna have to roll these 8 dice.
Hey, I'm terrified.
5 6s. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Who wants to like pray for a second?
Hands together.
Put your hands
Hey, I'm going to throw up.
up.
Eight.
This is another 8. No. It's a curse now. It says cursed.
Okay.
No, this could have. No, it's fine.
You
Abnormal.
you relay your desires, the probably some of the deepest parts of your soul, to your father, who hears you in its entirety. He hears about the coffee. He hears about telling you stayed up too late. He hears about anime. He's not really sure what to make of that, but he doesn't remove your hand from him because that's not his job. He says, Amilda, we have a meeting. And which Amilda, you feel Amilda's hand gingerly lift yours from his. Not because she's like being too soft, it is because she is very physically powerful. So like just that little bit of force just wrenches you off.
Almost a pleading look Victoria gives Amilda.
You're not sure if it's lost on her, but she does like fish out a piece of candy and put it in your hand as she pulls it away. Now then, Gloriosa, I have a meeting at 11 and 12. This has been enough of a distraction. And he does not turn around or speak to you again. He just walks away.
Oh, God. Oh, the complete lack of a reaction. Victoria is shaken to her core.
That man has gone hollow inside.
Gloriosa turns around and like gives you like a little like nod bow, and she's like, "Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Lark. It has been very appreciative. And we hope we can do this again in the future. Goodbye." And she hurries off after Theodore. Amilda. Amilda does drop a candy for Chris too, and leaves 2 extras just in case, in case somebody else might be around. Yeah.
I think once they exit the scene, Daisy like lets go of Zellen's arm and just like, yeah,
Oh, Victoria.
do what you will.
Victoria turns to Chris, and she's doing her best to hold it together. Well, at least Sandra's gonna be okay.
His face is red, and his kind of his balled up little fists are shaking. Yeah. Let's. Do you want to go grab that beer?
Yeah.
Still floating in there.
Oh, what a fucking mess.
Yeah, what a fucking mess. Dylan, are you going to walk over? Are you going to leave them?
I think they might need.
You think they might need a moment?
Yeah, I think Zelen gonna know when to fold them on this one.
gonna hold back.
Respect it, Zelen. You're very sweet.
So yeah, no, Chris takes Victoria to go get a beer. The rest of the evening is uneventful.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, yeah. Theodore and Progenic leave. Daisy, you get a text from Gloriosa that's like, "Hey, we're heading out of town. Sorry we couldn't see each other again. Here's my temporary address in Harbor if you want to hit me up, though."
Sorry, I'm in an audio medium. My squint did not come through.
Oh God.
I can feel it though.
I heard it. I heard the squint. Mm.
Yeah, no. Daisy is not leaving that unread for now.
Reasonable.
Harbor, huh?
Hmm.
All the way back home, man.
She travels a lot. She just wanted a place to set down roots, you know.
Going, sure.
Roots, huh? Dang, Gloriosa. Dang, I'm done defending. I
You
told
were-
you. You're so right.
I'm gonna turn this whole world against Gloriosa. I promise. No. So
It's working.
so, you guys are able to spend some time not thinking about. You can spend some time. I'm not saying you have to. You're able to spend some time not thinking about the events that have transpired. Other students and faculty like kind of meet up with you guys and hook up to hang out and stuff. And it's fine. Yeah, no. The school keeps moving, classes restart. Victoria's way out of his way, but the security guard hucks over every morning to drop off some breakfast.
What?
You get a knock on the door. He's like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't want to bother you, but
To the new place?
you weren't on the roof, so I
Oh, come in, I guess. We got.
Need to do some real Googling to figure this one out.
You're
to
just one of them
triangulate your
Computrons.
position.
These things are amazing. He brings you like some hash browns and some pancakes.
Hell.
God. What a saint.
I'm just a big fan of everybody having a good time.
You know, you've been real cool, actually.
Oh, thanks. I'm pretty cool if I say so myself.
Well, thanks for checking up on me on every morning. Oh, and the you know, she waves the hash brown.
Hey, if there's one thing that Mr. Galaxy knows is that every student deserves to be comfortable and happy, even if that means the roof. Oh,
Yeah.
well, time to be hitting the old dusty trails. I got a security guard job over at the cool school, so I gotta get back there. And he leaves.
Incredible. He seems like a man who trundles.
You do. He drives
Absolutely.
a Miata. I guess a Miata.
Oh, we oughta, yeah.
Yeah.
We
A
oughta.
Wazda Wiata?
Yeah, was the Miata.
All right. Well,
We oughta what? We gotta get,
we gotta
get a move on,
drive.
man.
Yeah, you guys gotta head back to mine shafts.
boof.
So yeah, after a little more time at Kodo, sometimes in class, probably not, and for some of y'all, various students say goodbye. Farah and the younger kids all gather up and they say goodbye, Mrs. Munson. They make a little flower arrangement for you. Farah helps them like organize it. There's a lot of the flowers are symbolic of your stay. So like left to right is like, you know, a new experience, a great experience, and then learned lessons.
Daisy might cry. No.
Zelen, you get approached by a lot of people, from Drac to Hunter a little bit, and Farah also pops up to you. Brandon, Landon, May, Karuga, Rin. She's like, battle was in your blood. One
Well-
day we may meet again on the battlefield.
I suppose. I mean, yes, I am descended from a weapon. Yes.
So am I. Beautiful. Will you sign my axe?
Someone just sharpies a big X on it.
I'll never watch this.
You should clean your weapons.
What? And Victoria, you are visited by a couple people. Melanie walks up to you. Jewel actually does with her new girlfriend. And Hunter is like, "Hey, listen. It has come to my attention that you might be related to Chris."
Wow.
And I said you were dumb once, and for that I apologize.
I
So,
mean,
you know,
thanks.
yeah, no,
Oh,
you're
I guess a lot of people mistakenly call me dumb.
right. You can't be dumb. That's impossible.
It's so true. I'm a genius.
Yes, you are a genius. Also, here is your official Chris Lark fan club shirt. And he hands you
Oh,
a shirt.
yes. Wait, I still get to be in the club after I leave, right?
Yeah, that the members are lifetime, baby.
Oh, nice. I gotta work my way up the ranks.
Yeah, I'm currently head of the chapter, but if you start a new chapter, you can be head of that chapter.
I could start a harbor chapter
Yeah.
and a mineshaft chapter.
You hear Jewel says, okay, so hey, don't do that. That's weird. That's a weird thing you said.
What are you talking about? What's weird?
To start a fan club for your brother in a town where nobody knows him.
I mean,
They will.
yeah, that's why I have to go start it, right?
Hey, listen, I like you a lot. I think you're very cool and hot
Nah.
and stuff.
What?
What?
Hmm?
Blinks.
The girl next to her just shrugs like, yeah. You can't do this. You gotta pull it back.
What, the hotness?
No,
Sorry, can't do that.
yeah, don't do that. That's impossible. Don't start a club about your brother, okay?
Well, I guess I am kind of busy.
Listen, just go do hot girl shit. That's what I'm going to do.
So true, bestie.
Indeed. I learned that. I went to class. So
Like some people.
yeah, no, but like all the students kind of that you guys have met and made friends with kind of gather up. Melanie does say sorry, Victoria.
Victoria also says sorry. Though she wanted to wait to apologize until everything was actually sorted out and she wasn't on like probation anymore.
It's fine. I'll be okay. I've been doing all of my homework just kind of alone, and that's comfortable. But yeah, you.
Well-
are-
You got a cool friend and I'm sorry, her name was Rasheen?
you see the ogre, yeah, the half ogre girl, Rasheen, is just kind of like trying to keep this timely because you guys are packing shit up to leave. So Rasheen is like, yeah, no, it's been great knowing you, and you're super nice. Glad I could meet you. Maybe you'll be back next year for another race.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, next time you need a homework buddy, you know.
I'll hit you up. Yeah, that sounds fun.
And if
Oh, we should exchange numbers and stuff.
yeah. Though I was trying to tell Melanie about, Rasheen.
Oh, yeah,
That too, though, exchange numbers.
yeah, they know about each other.
Well, I know. She's just trying to say, like, hey, you don't have to sit alone and do your homework. You have someone who cares about you.
Oh, I'm gonna say Rasheen didn't pick up on that, and when you pointed out, she goes, "She is the smartest other person in the school I know." Okay,
That's
Melanie,
probably true, yeah.
yeah, Melanie, you want to do homework and stuff together? And she's like, "Yeah, that'd be fun." And they connect. They're about to have a good time. Chris is making sure you guys are stocked up on supplies. So like there's lots of like everybody's got little personalized toiletry bags and
Oh my god, we're not traveling to the Yukon.
there's like little water and snacks and stuff. And he's got a little checklist. He's like, yeah, that's there. Okay. Yep. Reset the cage. Not bad. Everything's looking in order.
The what?
Sneak.
Uh,
The-
you guys have that cage where you store like magical stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he refitted it and had it recoded with like magical resistant stuff.
Hope he didn't find all the drugs she put in there.
What?
Yeah, you didn't open. I mean, I would really hope you didn't open that up because you do not have the keys.
No, I didn't. No, I had a team do this, and then your van let them in.
Oh, okay.
What's that? The radio?
Names like, "Sup, boys? Gotta focus on the road." um,
We're not driving yet.
You start hearing, "You'll never find." um, and Chris just
Whatever.
packs up the back of the van.
Probably a
and
better judge of character than any of us will be.
stuff. He does go, "Hey, are you sure you guys don't want to stay like a couple more weeks? You have to head out."
Conflicted noises.
You're making a lot of conflicted noises.
I don't. There she goes.
I mean, the students will miss you, Miss Benson, and you guys have a lot of friends here.
It's been nice to be normal for even just a little bit. I never
Are you
imagined that.
abnormal?
But I think it's time to go back.
Painful.
Unfortunately, I guess we got shit to do.
Okay.
And technically, I don't think we're supposed to stay here as long as we did, but whatever. Worth it.
It was. And hey, for real, if you need anything, just give me a ring, text me something, I'll respond.
You sure you don't want to take a semester off, hit the road with us?
He looks at the inside of your van that he just kind of souped up, and remembers what it was like before with like wrappers and shit everywhere, and he's like, as hard as it is,
It's like a whole station for Timony.
yeah, as hard as it is,
Not very roomy.
I think I'm gonna have to stay behind on this one. Plus,
But we just got our whole shit together again.
Don't cry, please. Don't cry. um, he kind of like wipes his eyes quickly. It's fine. Just let me know when you guys make it to where you're going safe, please.
I'll text you. Probably dumb shit.
That's fine. I get texted dumb shit all the time.
Well, I'll get ready for more.
I'll text you too. Probably with less dumb shit.
You could send me dumb shit too.
Listen, if you cry about the dumb shit, I'm gonna cry about the dumb shit.
Daisy's
If you
head
said
is
me
on.
some shit.
She's just got her forehead on the steering wheel.
You see, Timony texts Zelen, and he sends you a meme. It's it's just a little rabbit that's like hugging another rabbit, and then flops down, and he goes like, "These two, am I right?" Just
Dylan responds with thumbs up. emoji.
Incredible.
huge, honestly. As your assorted friends and acquaintances kind of gather up near the front of the school, Daisy, name pops on, and you guys can start heading out of the parking lot towards the road. The demon seat warmer's like, "Hey, listen."
Did-
Oh God, I forgot you were here.
Yeah, most people do.
What?
Hey, listen.
So
Yeah.
I've been in the car for most of this, and
All of it. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, as a demon, I find this stuff fucking sickening. It's bad. It's not good. But
Huh?
You're making the seat warmer sick.
I'm fine. Listen, you guys are. I must put this in the shortest way possible before I die. I've never seen a more dysfunctional group of people come together and make something. Good shit. This is the chaos that I'd crave. Yes.
See, we're winning.
I
I just,
don't.
Hey
I
everybody.
should have seen my last group.
Oh. What were they like?
Fascinating.
With that fascinating, Chris, Rasheen, and the more athletically minded folks, I guess not even Chris, but people like run after the van just to wave you guys off in the road. Victoria, you get a text from an unknown number that says, "Hi, this is Sandra. I don't know if it was your guys' doing, but I was released from my contract. That means I don't have a place to go back to, but I'll probably go to the school for now. Say I'm sorry to Zelen for me. I didn't want to make her do something she didn't want to do."
Astonished face emoji, eyes emoji, thumbs up emoji. That's awesome. Super happy for you. 5 exclamation marks. Then Victoria looks over to Zelen. Hey, I got a text from Sandra. She said my bad and that she feels bad for almost making you beat her up.
Tell her it's fine to be anytime.
Oh, all right. Victoria will.
On the open road.
I got wanderlust.
Victoria will relay the message.
Okay, yeah, you relay that message to Sandra, and you get a big smiley face back, and then you do immediately get a couple of text messages from Chris, being like, "Hey, do you guys have enough water? You want to turn around?" And you guys hit the road again, cape in hand. You have survived school. Oh, that's right. That's the thing I wanted to say. Sandra is being put up in the room that Chris got for Victoria.
Aw.
Yeah, okay, that's
With
fair.
her
Somebody should use
henches.
it. Yeah.
But
New HQ.
before we go out, I would need someone to roll me a D100. The last one was done by B Drops. So who wants this one?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Goop.
I chose scissors. What do you choose?
Rock, obviously.
Wow.
Rock Samson.
Well, Chips.
Why did you pick anything else? Rock's the best one.
Yeah. Hey.
Please enjoy this D100 of 43.
43.
I should have rolled my physical D100s.
Do you want to roll a physical D100?
No.
Okay.
Do you,
I just remember I have them and I like rolling them sometimes.
They're fun.
are they the
Don't come
2d10 style or
I
the
mean,
golf ball?
Oh, I wish I had the golf ball. No, it is just a 2d10 style, but I just have this
Yeah.
fancy dice set, and I don't use the D the D10 that's meant for a D100 rolls that often.
Mm-hmm. As we hit the open road on our way back to Mineshaft to have a job well completed, one, everybody's going to get a bunch of experience for this because this has been a long one, and two, we'll find out what that 43 means next time. For now, I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank you for joining us for another session of Tales of Harper, and above all, I think from everybody here, we hope you found something precious.
Woo.
Screaming, crying.
Jikai, under the influence, a long drive off a short peer group.
Ooh.
Thank you, suck.
Jesus.